Yes, I had to do it just to showcase that I can still run this old ass scheme. Yes, you see this filthiness on your screen that is Madden 26. Now, of course, I did not buy the game. I am playing on the trial version. So, you guys are going to see two matches of me doing this wonderful old ass scheme that I've been running on Madden for years now. This is one of the most basic schemes. It's not even a scheme, it's just one formation, a few plays based off what your opponent is doing, and you're just running the base play. You do not do any adjustments whatsoever. Yes, you're running the play as it is, and it's nothing too crazy. Like I said, I can run the most basic stuff in Madden college football because people tend to do the same exact thing over and over and over. So I'm gonna showcase this being done in two separate games. Well, basically the same games, just in a fast-paced version and a slow-paced version. That's Madden college football. So, of course, I'm gonna be using my trash team, which is the Saints. I hate doing this because in head-to-head, for some reason, they like to do realistic stuff and sub out people that are currently injured in real life. Like, why, Madden? Why do you do this? I don't understand. So, of course, I have to set up my depth chart. Also, another feature that I hate because of this feature, it kind of ruined online head to head competitiveness. The option to have custom playbooks. Now, showcased in the past where top Madden players would literally just freeze glitch you and boot you out the game or make you have to dashboard and you end up getting a loss because they can freeze the game because of the feature of having custom playbooks. Now, I was too lazy to figure out what team actually had the base formation, so I went into custom playbooks and just added the formation for the team that I'm using, which is the Saints. So, without further ado, let's get right into this awful of a game. Now, my opponent gets ball first, and every time I play Bills, this is all they do. They've been doing this for years against me. Just roll out with Josh Allen and chuck it deep. Now, right here was 4th and 18, of course, playing stupid, just giving up free yardage. My opponent gets into the red zone, runs PA boot, and yeah, he gets the first points. Whoopie doo. Let's get to my offense. Now, basically, this offense is money. Like, my opponent sat in the same defense, so right here, you guys are going to see that he sits in the same defense. I'm just going to run the RPO. He doesn't really do anything different outside of just running the same base play. So I keep doing it until he's going to change it up. So this is basically what this offense is. Because you have the base plays, you just look at what your opponent's running. Defensively, just pick the play that beats it. Now, once again, playing Bills user, you guys know this if you have played Bills over the past couple years, this is all they do. Now, accurately, Josh Allen's not that accurate, but he's throwing blind reads right here. And basically, he just wants to throw short routes and blind reads. That's typical of all these type of players because their first read is just trying to roll out and dominate with Josh Allen. Now, right here should have been the PI. This is why I don't play Madden as well because things like that. But right here, he sits in cover three. All I gotta do is switch to verticals, hit him down the seam. Then he goes back to his regular defense because I can tell based off his alignment of his defensive players. So I went back to the RPO. And this time he motions out with his user trying to stop the RPO. So I did not run the RPO this play because I knew he was going to do that because he showed me that he's going to user it by motioning out his player that he's using. So I ran a simple drag route and hit underneath for an easy touchdown. It's simple, man. Like, people give it away what they're doing. Now, second half begins. He's in cover three. Now, he's going to try to lurk the slot because I've been hitting that earlier in the game. Watch what his linebacker is doing. Like, he's literally showing me. So I'm just going to keep hitting the tight end until he's going to try to cover the tight end. Like, this is not hard. This is how people play. You do the same thing, I'm going to do the same thing. until you switch it up, I'll switch it up. So he covers the tight end, I'm gonna hit the seam route and the cover 3 vertical offense. Do the same thing. What is he gonna do? Cover the tight end. I'm gonna hit the seam route. Guys, it's this simple, it's this easy. And everybody plays like this. Now I take this trips formation and I go do it on college football. Now I'm using tier 5 team because I just want to play lower tier teams and get to use UTEP, which kind of familiar with after going through dynasty with them. Now you guys see he's sitting cover 3. I'm just hitting basic verticals, hitting the seam route. Depending on the depth of the linebackers, they're going to play deep. You can hit the underneath drag route. It's very simple. Just because this guy's using D-line makes things much more easier. Now I get to the red zone. He runs man. Hit him with punt fake. Easy walk-in touchdown. Now his offense, this is all his offense. He's just chewing clock, running OT trap and inside zone. Now for some reason, UTEP just struggles to stuff them. And because he's running the same thing, I don't understand how my guys are not being able to adjust to this. But anyways, he ends up just doing this the entire drive. That's his whole offense. He ends up scoring right. Back on offense, he tries to press me. And for those that don't know, I know this team decently from my dynasty once again. Oldham's fast. Once you press me, I'm throwing it deep. Regardless of who I'm using, if you're pressing me, I'm throwing it deep every single time. Now, on defense, EA equalizer is kicking in or something. He was able to throw accurate passes, making head top plays. It is what it is. I don't mind these type of games. I enjoy these close matches, but when BS happens, it is what it is on it, and it's kind of frustrating in the face. Not only that, it's like when I make big plays, it's all user made. Compared to him, it's not even user made, it's just EA equalizing the game. But yeah, end up scoring with ease on this play. Just showing mostly the offense, running this trips play, just showcasing, how I'm making reads. Cover 3 match right here, hitting the drag route. So when it's man coverage, you can hit the drag route easily, especially if it's cover 3. Now he tries to disguise. This is going to be a cover 4 defense. Then he's going to switch it to cover 9, which you guys see right here. Press on the left side, backed off on the right side. So that's obviously zone to man match coverage. So cover 9 defense. I'm going to throw deep again because he pressed my speedy receiver. That's an easy touchdown. So this is just basic things I'm seeing. Now I change up my defense for once, and then he changes his offense for some reason. Goes 4 verticals and 5 wide. He caught me lacking on adjustments, and I was able to make a lurking play. So once he changes it up and I change it up, you guys see that one play difference maker, and he ends up rage quitting. So overall, today's video is just showcasing that you can run base plays. And because people do the same things, I mean, you don't have to make it as difficult than it should be. You see these so-called top Madden or top college football players in these tournaments, and you always see them making adjustments, rerouting, audibling, when literally they're doing all these, you know, audibles for pointless reasons because there's literally plays that runs all these concepts that they're doing, and it just time consuming facing people like that. Like, why are you doing all this work when you can just make things simple, like how I've been showcasing in today's video? I mean, it's simple stuff and people just make it more difficult than it should be. But that also goes to show that a lot of people don't really have IQ, high football IQ that is, and can't make reads. And sure, you guys always say, "Oh, you're playing nobody that's good." Nobody's good at this game, regardless of who it is. It doesn't matter if you are considered top or not. The game is broken overall, and it can't reflect top players or good players. And then you also got the DDA, dynamic difficulty adjustment, which is EA equalizer, which you guys literally see in plays where he's just chucking passes and head topping me. And yeah, there's that. But then you have people that just run the same thing over and over. Like I'll literally show you Now I can run the same thing just because my opponent runs the same thing that's gonna be, and until they adjust, I'ma adjust. It's basic, man. And I can't preach this enough, so that's enough of me ranting. You guys see the footage for yourself. I have countless of videos, over thousands of videos that is, proving this year after year. So just trying to point that out there. Other than that, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.